Here at HSN and Jewelry Maven, and we have a beautiful collection with Connie as part of our Tucson event. But after that at 7:30, join me for one of the most unique things that happens on HSN. It is called HSN Gets Crafty with Me. It's on Facebook and YouTube only, and it's very, very, very different than what we do on the air. And it's all about being creative. We have products that you've never seen on the air before, typically, and also it's neat because we take a good, close, hard look, and we hope that people are really inspired by it. So I hope you can join me after Connie and I wrap up my portion of our Tucson event. I will go to another studio and be on Facebook Live. So you just go to HSN's Facebook page and you click on that picture and you'll join the fun at 7:30 p.m. We're a half hour earlier than normal. All right, Nick's joined me and his family have this amazing jewelry company that they create beautiful pieces, not only for us, but they have some pretty impressive worldwide clients, and they're passionate about what they do. And this next one, I recommend 300% to buy for someone who's having a special birthday. Maybe it's the bridesmaids, maybe it's gonna be someone who is younger, and you're like, you know what, I'd love to get them some pearls, but they're just not gonna go for the traditional kind of small strand. For me, this is the home run. It is less than what a bouquet of flowers would cost, that's gonna be loved and worn by generations, and we have it with that 5 flex. You can actually get these home for $14.99. Now, why is the coil so great? Don't have to worry about sizing. It's basically gonna stretch to fit everybody's wrist. So if you don't know if someone has pierced ears, you don't know their neck size, you don't even know their wrist size, and certainly probably not their ring size, then this is what I love, love, love Nick to do as a gift, because this is easy and it's elegant and it's beautiful.
Well, this is actually a new take on one of your favorites. We've done coil bracelets before in hematite in 3 different color tones. This new version with the Spinel and with the pink tourmaline, you are gonna love these new takes of these bracelets. What you get, you're gonna get beautiful sparkle with those color tones and that nice saturation of the pinks, but then also that tuxedo look of the black with paired back with the pearls.
Here we go. All right, guys. So I think you're right. And I was talking about earlier, I said, you know, let's say you have a wedding coming up and, you know, you've got your bridesmaids like, oh, what am I gonna get them?
Yeah.
So if it's a daytime wedding, how about that beautiful pink, right? Yep. But if it's an evening wedding, if you gave all your bridesmaids this bracelet,
yes.
I mean, can you imagine how gorgeous that would be?
Absolutely.
They're all standing there, they have these beautiful matching bracelets on. And what do you get, bridesmaids? I mean, it's really kind of tough because, you know, they're spending a lot of time and a lot of money nowadays, even more than ever nowadays. Bridesmaids spend a fortune to celebrate your wedding. So give them something that's everlasting and timeless and beautiful and that fresher take once again.
Absolutely. Yeah. And especially getting real gemstones. So getting that pink tourmaline, going through these gem shows, you know, in the last 6 months, we've had Tucson, we've had the Hong Kong show, which is one of the largest jewelry shows in the world, and then we've also had the JCK show. So 3 really important jewelry events and gatherings. I always spend an extra day just bead shopping, so that way I can see the new cuts and see what's new out there. This pink tourmaline, being able to add this to the collection was like, you know, you see it and we're like, pink tourmaline, that's usually very expensive.
Yeah.
I like these things. We can add this to the collection, and you know what, we can make it accessible so everybody can wear a bracelet.
But it makes, pink tourmaline is expensive, y'all.
Yeah. You know?
I mean, it just really is, and you don't see it very often, right? That's what makes it super unusual. You guys, can you go to a mall, go to either end, or I don't care, whatever jewelry store is inside your local mall, and ask and find anything like this? Number one, you won't. They're just not gonna have this style. They'll do something more traditional, right? Unless it's a super cool boutique. And if it is a cool boutique, it's not gonna be $74.95 for just the tourmaline.
Yes.
Okay, not talking about the wire, and certainly not talking about these beautiful pearls.
Absolutely not. But you know what I love about a bracelet like this, in both color choices, so I love that you have them stacked up with both on at the same time. But have you ever put that outfit on and you're just like, I'm missing something? I mean, it's kind of like when you're cooking and it's like, it's missing some depth here, or it's missing some flavor.
Right.
When you put an outfit on and you're missing that finishing touch, it's always the accessory. It can be that pop of color. I mean, I was just telling you how much I loved that you're wearing black and then you're accessorized with all this color, because it just pops so well. And this is one of my favorite things is when we go to events, my wife gets dressed for these things, and then watching her put the finishing touches on. So it's like a strand of pearls, it's a bracelet, it's her rings, her earrings. watching her put all this stuff on and just watching it all come together, it's one of those magical moments, I think, where you see the beauty of what transformative gems can do for you. So you think of, like, you know, all the beauty secrets that you have. You know what? A great accessory, a great piece of jewelry, a bracelet, a strand of pearls, a pair of earrings. These are things that really elevate, and these are things that are going to produce time and time again for you as you wear these pieces. These are pieces that they transition easily between different outfits, different looks. So whether you're going to that cocktail hour, whether you're going to that fun beach bar and you're going to get your feet in the sand and have that martini, you're gonna be well adorned, and you're still gonna wanna look dressed to the nines.
Well, and to your point, like, you could wear this black one easily. I mean, I've got on, you know, basically white jeggings from Diane Gilman, little crop jeggings. I've got on Iman's black shirt. And while the outfit is fun, I mean, I like my outfit, like you said, all of a sudden when you put the jewelry on, it's like taking a blank canvas and then painting it and creating a beautiful painting. And that's what jewelry does, accessorizing. Another analogy is, if you think of a wedding cake, if it's a wedding cake and it doesn't have any icing and decor on it, that's a pretty dull cake. It could taste delicious, but it's not very interesting to look at. Then all of a sudden when they put all the icing on and all the decorations and they really zhuzh it up, all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, that cake is beautiful and you can't wait to eat it, right? It's the exact same thing when you're dressing and you add your jewelry. With this one specifically though, it is like a chameleon. You could be wearing this with my outfit and I could be going to a barbecue and have just a great bracelet on that's pearls and fun. Or if you're really going to that wedding or that nice, maybe, believe it or not, you're going to a more formal affair. You know, maybe you're lucky enough to get invited to something red carpety, you know, or maybe it's just an important meeting, dinner meeting you're going to. You throw this on and immediately when women wear pearls, and guys now too, there is an elevated excellence to wearing them. There's an elevated luxe to wearing this look. But this is that wink. It's a little sexy, it's a little different, it's a little more fun, just like you are. And I think for pearls today, if you want to jump back into that game, these and what Nick has done with the really cool ombre pearls that are bold and beautiful and different, and this certainly is bringing you there, saying, hey, let's have fun with our pearls. Let's bring them out again. Maybe take your old pearls and mix them with what Nick is doing, and then you really get that voluptuous, you know, Coco Chanel look, which is great. I love this too for gifts, gifts, gifts. Please, if you have anybody having a birthday coming up and you're thinking, oh, I'll just get her some flowers. Well, they die, they wilt, you gotta throw them away. That's such a waste. For less than the price of a dozen roses, for sure, you can get them a bracelet. And the cool thing about a coil is you don't have to worry about the size. See, that's the problem of buying jewelry for my friends. I'm like, I don't know what their wrist size is. I don't even know what their finger size is, right?
That's the first question I always ask when people call me for pieces, like, what's your wrist size? Well, it's like, oh, we want this bracelet. What's your wrist size?
Right, I gotta know. But with this, it does not matter.
Well, and the beauty of this is back, so the bottom core is actually stainless steel. So,
awesome.
And why I love that is because it never is gonna lose its shape. So it's one of the strongest, most durable materials. Look at that flex that it has.
Let me show you
so
this.
you put this on, you wrap this on your wrist, it's gonna be on, it's gonna be safe and secure, but it is absolutely a one-size-fits-most experience for you with a bracelet. But being able to pair this up with real gemstones. So again, I wanna share with you, pink tourmaline, one of my key finds of Tucson this last year. And then also that black spinel, which is one of your favorites, getting that tuxedo look, but then what we call the micro-faceting. These beads are about 2 to 3 millimeters in size. Each one is very delicately faceted to really maximize the sparkle and to bring out all that play of color and light.
Stunning. Real, and people are gonna think it's crystals and you get to brag that you're wearing all genuine gemstones.
Yes.
And please do. I mean, they're gonna think, oh, it's, you know, fake pearls and a crystal bracelet. Nope, this is all 100% genuine. And again, the HSN deal on this, and thank you, Nick and your family, I mean, they have to work very hard for us to bring this in at $74.95. Honest to goodness, it's amazing. Because the pearls are such nice quality, and you're getting the pink tourmaline, which you rarely see, and spinel, which again, is a genuine gemstone. So a little heads up on this, I have about 80 left if you want the black spinel, and I have a couple dozen left in the pink tourmaline, okay? So these, obviously, it's a pretty limited show, to be quite frank, but those are still available. Also, please don't forget about our big pearl necklaces. We're down to the 2 lengths. I know probably the 24-inch, because it's unusual, is really limited right now. And then we have more of your standard 18-inch. So just wanted to give you a little heads up if you're channel surfing. I do want to mention this necklace. It's really brief, Nick, because unfortunately we're running out of time and we got to get to these earrings.